Seems that Eva went through. Yeah, there's no problem. Our turn now.
Hey, this is next Meridian. We are Nick and Mathilde, and we left everything behind to travel the world with our Land Rover Defender, Albatross. 3 years, 7 continents, 88 countries, and just the road as a home.
That is a real Alaska plate with a bear. Last week, we left you as we were heading to Alaska with our friend Eva traveling with her Defender Odyssey and her dog Vilk. In just under 6 hours, the border between Alaska and Yukon that we are planning to take is going to close until next summer. We better get going. The ultimate objective of this Alaska trip is to reach Prudhoe Bay, the start of the Pan American Highway. But first things first, we need 1 to cross the border and 2 reach Fairbanks, where we can prepare the last stretch of road up to the northernmost point and the Arctic Sea. Do you know the nickname of Alaska? It's called the Last Frontier. What better way to enter the last frontier than through the top of the World Highway? This is the name of the route we are taking.
Oh my god! We're doing this operation right now. Mathilde is in the back trying to get the different foods for the lunch, and we're about to cross in 15 minutes to Alaska, and we can't bring any dairy, any meat, any fish, any vegetables, any fruits, and surely other stuff. So we're trying to empty our last few things right now for lunch, and at the same time it is raining quite a lot and it's 3 degrees outside, so we're inside the heat and we're just in our little man cave trying to make lunch, and Eva is doing the same in her car back there, which you can't see. So anyway, bon appetit.
The border was closing at 5. That did not leave us with much room for the unexpected, but we're here at last. The Little Gold Creek border crossing is the northernmost land border of the USA. 2 officers in charge and a wall of stickers of travelers in the entry hall. Definitely not your usual border crossing in the USA. The building is shared between the Canadian and American offices, with just a corridor in between. And the time changes at the border. That must not be easy to plan for a coffee meetup between teams. Seems that Eva went through. Yeah, there's no problem. Our turn now. Hello.
Hello. Passports, here you go. No. Finished everything before getting here. Sorry?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Look at the wall. And we're part of it. There's other people here.
And we're in the USA.
We're in the US. Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
We made it to Alaska!
Ready. Steady.
Go!
Go! Woo. Who goes first? You? We made it! You see that line here? Well, that is the Canada-Alaska border. And we started all the way down from here. Tuk, 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 and we made it.
Can you hear me, Ava?
And we just crossed this border. Amazing. Alaska is a giant territory. It is by far the largest state of the USA, and it has been inhabited for centuries by the First Nation. But the demography of the place shifted in the early 20th century, and then later in the 70s, when thousands rushed up north attracted by gold mining and jobs in the oil field. The first town we passed is a testimony of the gold rush time. First settlers wanted to call it of the name of a bird they found here, but didn't know how to spell it, so they decided to call it chicken.
What you doing?
Welcome to chicken.
Welcome to chicken. Check out this place. Everybody seems to be leaving something behind. Boxers, hats, scarves, underwear, bras. And it's a bar. Look at this. Amazing. This place is really cool.
It is the first town we see since Dawson, and also the first place where we can actually refuel. So Eva over there is refueling. Then we're going to continue the road all the way to Tok, where the highway stops, the top of the world highway stops. And yes, this gravel counts as highway pavement. The population of chicken in winter is 15, and in the summer it raises to like 25-30. They have no cell network, no flush toilets, and yeah, that's about it. There was this sign saying like, we have tons of wild animals, not counting the bar owners. They have humor.
So in Chicken City, Chicken Town, you go to chicken poop if you need the toilet. So that's what I need to do. I'm gonna chicken poop.
I think we kind of have a mud problem. Our itinerary map is covered with mud, but we're here. If anyone wonders where we are, we're just at the border.
You can still read the license plate, but the bag is gross, and I guess every time we'll want to open it, really dirty. Anyways, we have only been driving in Alaska for maybe 2 hours. We still have in total, I think, 10 days. We're not gonna clean it. Let's see how dirty we can get this baby.
We are not looking for gold or oil in Alaska. although we could always use some fuel or some gold to buy fuel those days. But we are looking for this last frontier that Alaska represents.
I know, this is super exciting. We're living a dream right now and doing it together. Beautiful.
And the weather is great.
It's such a pity because we cannot show you the real colors, but it's we kind of want to like download everything with our eyes. It's huge and so beautiful out here.
As we stopped on our first Alaskan campsite, we were facing the snowy mountains and the yellow trees of the fall. This is Alaska for us. This will remain forever engraved in our memories as the first image we got of this legendary territory.
Look at Mathilde. Woman of the forest.
Because I want to eat.
Because she's hungry.
Because she's hungry.
She's hungry or she hangry? She's hungry. Look at that fire. She did it all by herself. And tonight, got this pretty cool spot with the views on the mountains. Amazing.
Can you put the cheese? I cannot.
Oh yeah, but I'm filming it.
Oh yeah, but then you two are filming.
Vilk's gonna do it. Yeah, I can hold your spoon or something.
No, I don't need you to hold my spoon. I need you to put the cheese so that it melts on the pizza without burning the dough.
Okay.
So pretty. I think so.
So pizza for dinner.
Oh wow.
Dough,
Looks amazing.
tomato,
Yeah.
salt, pepper, and I normally have ham, but it's not here.
Oh shit! Put it on top, Nick.
I'm gonna go get it right now. Have pizza. So I got ham in mine. Mathilde has cheese tomato, and Ava's is cheese tomato as well. And here we are. It's gonna be a chill little evening.
That is good.
In front of the fire and the beautiful view. But we are all wearing big jackets, so you don't feel that through the camera, but it's cold.
But it does not taste like that.
Nice. I know we're gonna sleep so well.
It's like cinnamon juice.
Oh,
It is cinnamon juice, right?
yeah. I'm like super excited right now.
Fireball whiskey. Wait, what was the tagline again? Ignite.
Come on, you can do it!
We left about 30 minutes ago, and we still have 2 hours to go, and half of the way, or a quarter of the way of the 2 hours is straight.
Yeah.
And so I think we still have at least 20 minutes of straight. I don't even have to turn, I can just, that's it.
Real parallel tires.
Yeah, well, we don't, it sort of turns a little to the right now. Yeah.
Today we're going to Fairbanks. There we're going to sleep at some place of some followers of Eva, and we're going to refuel and pack some food because everything after Fairbanks is like very small communities, so the food should be much more expensive and the fuel might be more expensive as well. So yeah, it's quite a bit of road, but we had a good morning, woke up with the snowy mountains, and yeah, a nice walk by the river. So now we just need to get in those few extra kilometers to make it to Fairbanks.
Receipt, yes or no?
Receipt.
Do you know what the best part is?
What?
Get ready, listen to that sound. Can you imagine the price here? So here it's in gallons. So 1 gallon is $4.8. 1 gallon is 4 liters. So technically, we're paying half price than in France right now.
And we're loving it.
And we're loving it. start with the
battery?
booster.
Yeah.
Let's check if the battery first.
Alright, cool.
We received a text from Eva saying help, battery dead, as we were parting our ways for like grocery shopping and stuff. We had a similar problem with Nick a few weeks back. For those who remember, that was in Quebec. So now we're becoming a bit better at identifying where the problem comes from and how to quickly figure out what it is. So. He's going to try to like move the cables to the starter.
Try turning it on.
Yeah.
You want me to put it in my hand? Do you have like the machine, which is the starter? And the starter has... So Ava's car stopped working, and here is the connections between where the starter is and this part here, which is the, I guess, the negative connection. It was moving and unplugged, so now we're cleaning it out and it should work.
Problem solved. We're super lucky that it was the exact same thing, I mean the same piece that I had a problem with this last time, so we're back on the road.
Look at that! Nice! Yeah, you're welcome! Awesome!
Okay, see you at Santa's?
Yes, see you at Santa's. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Alright. Hey Mathilde, what are we having for dinner?
We're having burgers. And
So, burgers, all the condiments and the stuff that goes in the burgers, the buns, the pasta, more pasta, and then corn. And we have been invited by Brittany, the 2 kids, and Tommy. So this is Eva's. These are Eva's hosts. We're the plus ones, but it is very nice of them to have us here. There we go. Oh, love it. So Tommy here is going to cut that lock off, and he's all excited. Well, thank you, Tommy, for helping Ava.
Okay, so it'll be probably like this.
So you want to keep it square to cut straight down.
Okay, so probably this one's better. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Yay! It's done!
Yeah, now we
Show us the goods.
show you the goods. Super hot.
Whoa!
Boom. There we go. It's really hot, that's why I threw it.
Woohoo! Let's go! Put baby! Arctic Overlanding!
Arctic Overlanders!
We left Tommy and Brittany's house. We slept at their place. It was very nice. Thank you so much, guys. And now we're on day 9 of Alaska expedition, and we're leaving Fairbanks. And yeah, we have 2 to 3 days of road, 800 kilometers. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And Ava is right in front of us, and we're gonna follow her for a little bit. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. We fill up all of our jerry cans and water cans, so we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
That's it for today. It is only the 800 kilometers of the Dalton Highway separating us from the most northern point of the Pan American Highway. Next week, we bring you with us on the legendary road as we make our way up to the Arctic Ocean. To be sure you don't miss anything, subscribe to the channel, and see you next week. So Ava doesn't want to put her feet in the water, and so Mathilde is doing the little bridge.
It's really like sacrifice one person so that the rest can leave. Oh no! Not you! Oh man, thank you. You're welcome.